Once upon a time, in a calm and peaceful village nestled amidst lush greenery, there lived a girl named Samchi. She resided with her parents, who were well known for their farming prowess and palm wine tapping skills. Samchi's father, a respected figure in the community, attracted customers from far and wide who sought his delectable palm wine and fresh produce. One fateful day, tragedy struck when Samchi's father fell from a towering palm tree while tapping wine. Despite the villagers' efforts to save him, he succumbed to his injuries, leaving the family shattered by grief. Heartbroken from the loss of her husband, Samchi's mother also passed away a few months later, leaving Samchi an orphan. Left with no immediate family, Samchi's uncle, driven by greed, convinced her to come and live with them, promising to care for her. He had his eyes on the vast farmlands and palm trees left behind by his late brother. However, instead of offering her love and support, they subjected her to cruelty and exploitation. They made her toil tirelessly, treating her like a servant rather than a beloved niece. Samchi's beauty and diligence only fueled her relatives' resentment towards her, especially her aunt and cousins, who envied her grace and charm. One evening, her wicked aunt sent her on a treacherous journey to fetch water from the stream. Despite the impending darkness and loneliness of the path, despite Samchi's pleas to postpone the task until morning, her aunt remained adamant. As Samchi made her way to the stream, she encountered a group of hoodlums who assaulted and violated her. Devastated and traumatized by the ordeal, Samchi found herself pregnant as a result of the terrible incident. Her uncle's family, upon learning of her pregnancy, intensified their mistreatment, hurling insults and abuse at her. Refusing to succumb to their pressure, Samchi bravely carried her unborn child with love and determination, despite the stigma and shame cast upon her. However, her relatives continued to torment her, subjecting her to physical and emotional abuse, hoping to force her into aborting the child they deemed illegitimate. Despite the hardships she faced, Samchi found solace in the love she harbored for her unborn child, vowing to protect and cherish the innocent life growing within her. However, tragedy struck once again when Samchi's health deteriorated during childbirth, and she passed away, leaving her newborn daughter orphaned and vulnerable. Unmoved by the tragedy, Samchi's cruel aunt callously abandoned the newborn in the bush, leaving her to perish alone. However, fate had other plans for the helpless infant, as she was discovered by a barren woman who had longed for a child of her own. Overwhelmed with compassion, the woman rescued the baby and brought her home, where she and her husband embraced the child as their own. Despite the initial challenges they faced, the couple showered the baby with love and care, raising her as their beloved daughter. As the years passed, the once-abandoned baby blossomed into a beautiful young woman named Enma. Her kind heart and gentle demeanor endeared her to all who knew her, and she endeavored to repay her adoptive parents' love and kindness with unwavering devotion. One day, Enma crossed paths with a humble palm wine tapper named Emeka, and they quickly formed a deep connection. Despite the differences in their social status, their love transcended societal norms, and they dreamed of building a future together. Despite the objections of others who deemed Emeka unworthy of Enema's affections, their bond remained unshakable, fueled by mutual respect and unwavering devotion. One day, Emeka asked Enma to marry him. Overjoyed, Enma brought Emeka to meet her parents. There, Emeka revealed his true identity as a wealthy prince who had disguised himself to find a bride worthy of his love. With the blessings of their families, Enma and Emeka embarked on a journey to Emeka's kingdom, where they were welcomed with open arms by his royal parents. Amidst lavish celebrations and joyous festivities, Enma and Emeka exchanged vows, sealing their love and uniting their destinies for eternity. As they stood before their loved ones, Enma and Emeka reflected on their remarkable journey, grateful for the trials they had overcome and the love that had guided them through adversity. Together, they embraced their newfound roles as husband and wife, ready to embark on a new chapter filled with love, prosperity, and endless possibilities.